Hello. Good morning. Hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. I just rolled out of bed. I have to be a little bit quiet because sorry, my son just fell off the counter. I have to be a little bit quiet because Renee is still asleep, but I thought that we could do a what I eat in a day today. I thought it would give me a better chance to explain the way that I personally track macros and give you a better glimpse into how I'm personally trying to work to repair my hunger cues and my metabolism with this particular style of eating. So, let's have some breakfast. One more thing, full disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist. I'm not certified. I have no degrees in this. I don't work with a coach. I have a little bit of knowledge into nutrition and macros and caloric needs in general. So I used my prior knowledge to figure out my own specific macros. Usually what people are posting online is right for them specifically, and you don't know how that style of eating would affect you. You don't know if that's the correct amount of calories for you to eat in a day. It's just not a good idea. You can mess some things up for yourself, especially if the person is giving you an example of a very calorie restricted diet, which most are. I'm not. So if you are thinking about adopting a new style of eating, just consult with a dietitian or a nutritionist or a coach. Don't just blindly follow everything you see online. Cool? Okay. Alright, so here is breakfast. I know I'm weird. I like to eat the egg whites by itself and then eat the yolk on the toast. I just separate it like that. I don't know why. And here is my AM protein. This protein powder by FNX has caffeine in it, so I like to skip coffee and skip the sugar and drink that instead for my wake me up in the morning. As I mentioned in my Health at Every Size video, the only macro that I really track and care about is my protein macro. For this video, I will be including what the grams of protein are for each of my meals and my snacks. I will not be including the fats or carbs or calories. I find that people get really caught up on the number aspect of things, and I don't want people to write down these macros and start tracking them for themselves, or look at the amount of calories that I'm eating in a day and decide that they want to copy me. I know that that's something that I am guilty of in the past when I've watched girls do what I eat in a day videos. But like I said, every body type is different. You gotta find what works best for you. Hi, sorry, one more thing. Forgot to mention that I also drink about a gallon of water a day, and I do that by filling up this big boy about 4 times a day. Usually I only make it in between 3 and 4, but we'll see how I do today, okay? Sorry, it's the last time I interrupt before snack time. All right, we are back. It is snack time. It's about 3-ish hours since I had breakfast. By now I would have already worked out, and this would be my post-workout snack where I would have another protein shake and a yogurt, but I haven't worked out yet, which I'm going to right now before I have lunch. So I'm just gonna eat the yogurt now. I'll save the protein shake for later. So here we go. This shit is thebomb.com. I rate it a 27 out of 10. You have to try it. So now that we've had our mid-morning snack, it is such a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to go for a run and then come back and hit my legs with some resistance training, and then probably do a 20-minute HIIT workout from a YouTube video. So let's get it. Working out today in Alphalete everything. Still not an athlete for them, but I should be. I just got back from my mile run. It's very hot today, very humid. For those of you who haven't been keeping up with it on Instagram, I'm slowly trying to make my mile time decrease. When I started this about a month ago, I was at 9:33. Today I ran 9:03 or 9:04. So it's getting there slowly, but oh my god, it is hard and my shins hurt. Help. Okay, so I just finished my resistance training. Now I'm going to rest for 5 minutes and then do my HIIT workout following a YouTube video. So, pray for me. I just finished my workout. That was super intense. Felt really good though. I love workouts like that, like being dead on the floor afterwards. That's my absolute favorite. Normally I would drink a protein shake right now, take a shower, and then come back downstairs to make lunch. I am literally starving. I usually try to eat lunch around like noon or 12:30. So I'm a little bit behind schedule. I'm just going to cook lunch right now, skip the protein shake, and take a shower afterwards. Please don't judge me. All right, so here is the lunch lineup. We've got my favorite go-to salad. I eat this literally every day. It's my favorite. We've got some kidney beans, mozzarella, cucumbers, tomatoes, spinach, and I have some balsamic vinegar on there with some salt and pepper. And then I have a serving of pasta with half of a tablespoon of olive oil, some pepper, some Parmesan cheese grated on there, and then 4 ounces of chicken. I am going to absolutely demolish this. I can't even think right now I need to eat this. And then I'm gonna take a shower and we'll see you at the next snack time. Okay, I was about to go upstairs to shower, but can we just look at my son? Hello, I'm back. It's almost 4 o'clock and I'm hungry now, so I am going to have my protein shake that I've been putting off all day. Abby Sharp would probably advise against relying so heavily on supplements to get all of my protein, but I can't help it. They're just so delicious and easy. I'm sorry. Also, I had to come upstairs to film this because Renee's downstairs playing video games, and I'm still a little bit too shy to film in front of her, so oops. I'll be sure to do a final check-in at dinner, show you guys what we're cooking up tonight, and that'll about wrap it up, so see you at dinner. Okay, so it is 5:30 and Renee and I are hungry for some dinner. So I'm gonna make some shrimp and some Brussels sprouts and some jasmine rice. Yeah. Renee is playing video games with her nephew, so if you hear any weird sounds or yelling, that's her in the background.
Oh, you heard me?
Also, shout out to me for getting used to recording in front of Renee in 2 hours.
What shit?
Come here. Hi.
Why those shrimp look thick as hell?
You look thick as hell.
Do I? For real?
Yeah. Here's my cat's butt, and here's dinner.
Hey, this storm is ugly! Look at that shit! Babe!
Right.
You do this every day!
Finishing off the night with our super greens and reds. Now we're gonna watch a movie, right, babe?
Yeah.
Bye. Hello. It is a new day. I was way too tired to film an outro the other day when I finished all of that footage. So I'm coming back today to wrap everything up. I realized I didn't really explain very well exactly how I make tracking macros my own, like I said I was going to. So we're gonna do that now. 2 things before we get started. 1, do not come for my crazy baby hairs. I've been working very hard painting and packing and cleaning, and I don't have time. So this is my permanent new hairstyle, period. 2, yes, I am sitting on a step stool. Like I said, we're under construction in this house, and this is where I decided to land. So like I've said a million times in this video, the only macro that I personally care about is protein. I'm gonna keep this explanation really short and sweet. If you would like a more in-depth video on how I calculated my own macros, I can definitely do that. Leave a comment below. We're not gonna do that in this video. Very basic, just an example. Typically, it's recommended that you eat anywhere from 0.8 grams to 1 full gram of protein per pound of body weight. My personal goal is to hit at least 165. A giant lives above me. My personal goal is to hit at least 165 grams of protein a day. If I get more than that, that's fine. That's just my bare minimum that I would like to hit, and that's the only macro that I'm strict about. For protein and fats, I give myself a range. That's because, like I said in my Health at Every Size video, some days I just end up eating heavier carbs and lower fats, and then other days it's the other way around. I find that having a set number for either of those 2 macros makes me feel really constricted, and I end up getting really focused on that number and kind of obsessive. Holy shit. I just give myself a range to fall in between, and that's good enough for me. For carbs, I try to stick in between 175 and 220 grams, and then for fats, I try to stick in between 40 to 60. As I've started paying more attention to my body, I've noticed that on the days where I am very active and exercise more, my body craves higher carbs, and then on the days where I'm feeling more chill, I tend to eat a little bit higher fat. Not sure why, that's just how it is for me. So that's why eating within a range works best for me, and like I said, I can go into a more in-depth video on how to calculate those macros or even a range for yourself. Just let me know. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I started eating in this particular style because I was trying to repair my hunger cues and my metabolism. From the research that I've done and the videos that I have watched, a good way to help repair your hunger cues after years of binging is through eating on a schedule, and that has been really, really effective for me. So the way that I do this is I eat every 2 to 3 hours. Typically it ends up being around like 7 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m., 3 p.m., and then 5 or 6 p.m. Eating on this schedule every single day has made my body begin to naturally feel hungry around this time, and I'm hoping that there will become a day where I don't have to be looking at the clock, I can just listen to my body's cues. But until then, this is a really good place to start. Eating on a schedule like this also helps to regulate your blood sugar, which in turn helps to regulate your hormones, and all that is just good, especially for someone like me who gets chronic hormonal migraines. So that's why I eat this way. This is what works for me. I really, really enjoy this. I do feel the least restricted eating this way, but also the most in control of my health and what I'm putting into my body. I hope this video was a really clear and good example of that. I would love to hear your feedback on this style of video and what you would like to see from me in the future. So for now, that's all I got. See ya.